Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. Today we're going to be doing something that should have been done years ago, which is the Desert Treasure Quest. Now just to tell everyone why I am, almost having a max cape and haven't done the quest, if you don't know from my previous episodes, is I've been doing Dominion Tower. I'm rank, I believe, 14 on the high scores right now, and I didn't want to deal with the bosses in Dominion Tower because they're just slightly strong enough to be really annoying. Just barely strong enough to be annoying from this quest, so I just didn't do it for all these years. I've done many other quests, and it's about time that we got this done because archaeology is coming out and is going to require this quest for some parts of it, and I'm not missing out on the new skill just so that Dominion Tower can be slightly easier. So this is going to happen today. Don't know how long this quest will take. Could be an hour, could be 2 hours. We'll find out. But let's go ahead and talk to this archaeologist. He existed well before the skill, that's for sure. Hello there. Howdy, stranger. What brings you out to these parts? Do you have any quests? Call it a hunch, but you look like the type of man who might. Well, it's funny you should say that. I'm not sure if I would really call it a quest as such, but I found this ancient stone tablet in one of my excavations, and it would really help me out if you could go and take it back to Varrock dig site for me and get it examined. It's very old, and I don't recognize any of the inscriptions on it. I will accept this quest. Sure, I was heading that way anyway. Any particular person at Varrock dig site you want me to talk to? His name's Terry Belando. Give it to nobody but him. I'm sorry, I can't entrust you with the actual tablet I found. It is far too valuable to give away. But I took these etchings. They should be enough for him to make a preliminary translation on. Come back and let me know what he says. I would hate to waste my time excavating anything that isn't worth my time as a world-famous archaeologist. Yes. I've noticed that the internet in general has been really laggy lately, and RuneScape too. They just had a login issues today, and I was worried that I wouldn't be able to record this episode, but it only delayed it a couple hours more than it otherwise would have been. Right, we're going to Varrock. But yeah, so if you see lag spikes and stuff, I've done everything I can. I've got a wired connection, which I usually don't bother with, and I'm not running anything else, but the internet is just a little overwhelmed with all the people staying home today. No school, no work, just browsing the internet, watching videos, taking all the bandwidth that I need. It is what it is. We can't let that stop us from getting this quest done. It's very exciting to be doing this quest. As much as it's going to suck for my Dominion Tower stuff, which it might not. It might be that my items are now strong enough to where it won't be overly annoying, but the things we'll be able to do once this quest is done, it's great. There'll be a lot of new things opened up to us, having ancient magic and stuff. It's gonna be fun. So apparently they've done some updates over here pre the thing, like this is active here. Pre the archaeology update. But there'll be a cutscene, I guess, showing it activating later. Okay, actually, I don't remember who we're supposed to give it to. Terry Barlando. Is he gonna be in the building? Is he gonna be in the dig site? I have no idea. There's a couple places he could be, but he's right here, apparently. I didn't know I had lost my Codex Ultimatus. Is that something I need? I have no idea. What is that? What's that even from? Now, I would like to talk to you about something else, sir. Hello, are you Terry Belando? That's right, who wants to know? Ah yes, I recognize you. You're the fellow who found that strange artifact about Zeros for the museum, aren't you? What can I do for you now? That's right, I was in the desert down by the Bebedin camp, and I found an archaeologist who asked me to deliver this to you. You spoke to the legendary Asgarnia Smith? Quickly, let me see what he had to give you. He is always at the forefront of archaeological breakthroughs. So what does the inscription say? Anything interesting? This is fascinating. These cuneiforms seem to predate even the settlement we are excavating here. Yes, this is most interesting indeed. Can you translate it for me? Well, I'm not familiar with this particular language, but the similarities inherent in the pictographs seem to show a prevalent trend towards a syllabary consistent with the phonemes that we have discovered in this excavation. So can you translate it for me or not? Well, unfortunately, this is the only example of this particular language I've ever seen, but I might be able to make a rough translation of sorts. It might be slightly obscure on the finer details, but it should be good enough to understand the rough meaning of what was originally written. Please, just wait a moment. I will write up what I can. Translate into a journal for you. I hate when they cut it off in the sentence and you can't tell it's continuing. Then you can take it back to Asgarnia. I think he will be extremely interested in the translation. I mean, shouldn't you translate it before you do that? So is this one of the things where they talk to you again, or do I have to talk to him again? No, I don't want to. That's so annoying. Why would I want to retrieve that? Why is that like the #1 option for this guy? There you go. That book contains the sum of my translating ability. If you would be so kind as to take that back to Asgarnia, I think it will reassure him that he is on the right track for a find of great archaeological importance. Wow, you write really quickly, don't you? What can I say? It's a skill I picked up through my many years of taking field notes. Alright. He's writing 99, I guess. We'll be able to use this soon. Won't that be nice? Oh well, we'll take the long way there first. Because we have to. I'm really looking forward to archaeology, and I will, if you're worried, I will be getting runecrafting 99. As you can see, I'm 99.9k XP away right now. I'm hoping Saturday I can have a little Max Guild episode where we will check out the Max Guild, get the runecrafting cape, the Max cape, and do a couple tiny things. But overall, it's going to be a relatively short episode, I think. You know, 10-minute, 15-minute. Just want to get that out of the way before archaeology comes out. Can we not freeze in the middle of this walkway? That'd be nice. Oh, this lag is terrible. It's been annoying me all day, though. It's actually kind of entertaining at RuneSpan, though, because when it lags, when it recovers, all the little siphoning graphical effects happen at the same time. So you get a giant explosion of siphon power. But other than that, it's been really annoying. And meanwhile, for me, the reason why I'm still not 99 runecrafting, even though I dumped a lot of stuff into it, you know, I did Troll Invasion, I tossed my Penguin points, I did Tears of Guthix, I've done everything I can to boost it up, but I've been working so much time at work this past week that I just haven't had time to finish it up. I got as close as I could, but I did say I would do this episode today, and time was running out. Let's be honest, this episode is going to be long enough without me doing that today. Hello there. So what did Terry Bellondo have to say about those etchings? Did he give you a translation for me? Yeah, he did. I have it here in this book. Did you take a read of this? It will do you good to understand how this profession works. Here, have a read. Sure, I will read the book. This should be giving me archaeology XP. I should start off the skill at level 2 because of this. Alright, can we do this? Can we do this now? Yes, I have a read. Yeah, I did. Kind of boring, really. Excellent. Just give me a moment to read this and talk to me again in a second. Okay. Outdated quest. Oh my gosh. Interesting. It seems to me like there's some kind of treasure hidden out in the desert. Who would have guessed? So what do you say? Fancy being a treasure hunter like me? Don't you mean archaeologist? Yes, an archaeologist. It's all this hot sun getting to me, I think. Well, anyway, let's just assume there is a treasure hidden in the desert somewhere. And let's just say, for the sake of argument, that maybe I found a big stash of golden treasure. I wouldn't necessarily just hand it all over to the Museum of Varrock. Let's also say, purely hypothetically, that if there were such a big stash of treasure and someone were to help me find it, then that hypothetical person might be entitled to, oh, let's say, a purely for the sake of argument, 30% split. 50%. That's right. A purely for the sake of argument 50-50 split on this hypothetical treasure, should it exist. Do you see where I'm going with this? You want me to help you find some treasure for a 50% share as long as I don't tell anybody, and your reputation as an esteemed archaeologist with the Museum of Varrock remains intact, and nobody discovers You're actually just a treasure hunter. Yes, but the way you said it makes it sound like I'm doing something wrong. So what do you say, partners? Sure, I will help him. It'd be kind of bad if I just said no and ended the episode. Well, I guess nobody is really going to lose out on anything, and we don't even know if there is any treasure. Go on then. Count me in. Good lad. Well, if we split up, we'll be able to find treasure quicker. I'll continue searching around here in this Bebedin camp. You head due south to the bandit village. I didn't know it was a bandit village. I thought it was a bandit camp, honestly. If either of us find anything, we'll come find each other and say what, okay? You head due south, see what you can find out about this tablet. I think this is the part where we need lockpicks. I only got 3 because they're like 5k on the GE. So I just grabbed a few from the guy in Lumbridge Thieving Guild. But we'll see how that goes. I don't think I'm wearing anything that'll make these guys attack me. Now, where is this thing? Nope. What am I wearing that's Zamorakian? Oh, my boots are Zamorakian. Okay. Didn't notice that. I won't lie. These guys are very judgmental. You can't wear, like, ironic clothing around them because they'll take it seriously. They think I actually support, what's his name? Zamorak. Where is this chest? I know there's a chest. Maybe it's upstairs. Or inside, and I can't see it. We can go upstairs, though. No, it's definitely not here. I mean, I could just read where it is, I guess. Alright, oh, we have to buy a bandit's brew from the bar. Okay. Can do. Do I have to do the conversation thing, or can I just do the trade thing? Sure, I'll buy a beer. I'm hoping it's the right one. It is. Okay, so now what? I guess I just drink this, and then I talk to the bartender. You've had your drink, now get out of here. I have nothing to say to the... No, wait, look, I'm here on an why can't I talk? Archaeological expedition for the Museum of Varrock. I'm only here looking for artifacts. Oh, really? Our inheritance is only sand and death. What do you expect to find out here in this desert forsaken by the gods? I've heard about 4 diamonds, or crystals. The 4 diamonds of Azanadra? How did you hear about them? You've heard of them, then? It's just a fairy tale for children. Maybe one of the village elders might know more, but it's not really something I care about. Yeah, he seemed a little shocked for him to not care about it. Now get out of here. Your sort isn't welcome in my bar. So now what do we do? Eblis, inside or near the easternmost house. Eastern. There he is. Eblis. It's an interesting name. Hello, I represent the Museum of Varrock, and I have reason to believe there may be some kinds of artifacts of historical significance in the nearby area. Ah yes, the only time people care about our existence is when they think they have something to gain from us. I have nothing to say to you. You and your kind are not welcome here. Please, if I can just have a few minutes of your time to ask some questions. I suppose I can spare you that. What do you wish to know about? What do I have to ask about? Do I have to ask everything? No, just the diamonds. Right? No, we have to ask everything, apparently. Or at least some of it. Why are all the people here so hostile? You would think I was asking you for money instead of just answers to a few questions. It's a long story, and I doubt you have much interest in hearing it. Your sort never are. You just take what you can of ours and then abandon us once more to the desert. No, I want to hear about this story. Actually, I'd be quite interested to hear what it is you have to say, to excuse the attitude everybody in this village seems to have. It all begun many generations ago, when our ancestors were the proud rulers of these lands. My ancestors lived far to the north of here, and our land stretched from the sea in the east to the river Lum, and the mountain of ice, from coast to coast, north to south. Our domain was absolute. Our God was kind to us and blessed us with prosperity and happiness, and in return we were merciless to his enemies wherever we found them. Then came the betrayal. Our God was banished, leaving us helpless to our fates. Without his protection, we were forced to fend for ourselves once more against the enemies that sought to destroy us through their petty jealousies. But we did not succumb without fighting. The spiteful Saradomin and pathetic Zamorak warred with each other, but the hatred they had for each other was as nothing to the hatred they held towards us. With each battle they waged, we lost more and more land, unable to fight on all fronts, and were pushed further and further south into this god's forsaken desert. Our greatest hero, Azanadra, was finally trapped in a strange stone structure to the south of here, and bound within by terrible powers. And with that, our lands, our homes, and our very lives were stolen from us. Too weak to reclaim what was rightfully ours, we made our homes here, knowing that someday Azanadra will return with his magnificent power and bring us back to our former glory. So you're upset because of something that happened hundreds of years ago? Seems to me like maybe you should find some closure and let the past go. The insults heaped upon my race will never be forgotten. We will never be forgiven, and we will never again be overlooked. Someday a harsh wind will blow upon this land, uncovering the wrongs of the past, and we will get back what is rightfully ours. Until such a day, we will bide our time here, and will always be ready with our blades for our righteous vengeance. Okay, that was a lot of conversation that didn't seem to accomplish anything. Where did he go? Get back here, I'm talking to you. Okay, I have humored him. Now, can I just ask him about that, or do I have to ask about something else? Okay. Yeah, I think now we can ask about the diamonds. So tell me, did you ever hear of something called the Diamonds of Azanadra? This is the treasure which you seek? Please accept my apologies, noble sir. I thought you were but some opportunistic thief, looking to steal what heritage we have left. Now that I see you are in fact a brave adventurer, looking to restore our glories back upon us. Yeah. So anyway, have you heard of them? Heard of them? Of course I have heard of them. They are the legacy of our greatest ever hero. So, do you have any idea where they might be? I have a feeling they will be very valuable. Valuable as historical artifacts, I mean, obviously. They were stolen by warriors of the false god Zamorak generations ago. When you find the warriors, you will find the diamonds. I suspect they will not willingly part with such objects of power, however. Beware too, for these warriors are very powerful. They have taken the powers of the diamonds into themselves. How do you mean? Each diamond has an elemental quality. There is the diamond of blood, the diamond of ice, the diamond of smoke, and the diamond of shadow. You know, your standard elements. You should expect the warriors to have taken some aspects of those diamonds as their own. Do you have any idea how I could track down these warriors somehow, then? There is an ancient spell I know of that may spy upon such power, but it will require a few ingredients for it to work. Should you be willing to get these ingredients for me, I will be able to locate the rough area where each of these warriors has taken refuge. The spell is imprecise, but it should help you get on the right track in your search. Is your desire for our freedom strong enough? Will you gather the ingredients for this spell for me? I mean, you'll have to tell me, because if it's like a billion GP or something, I'm not going to give you that. Sure, what do you need? For this spell, I will need to make some scrying glasses. I will need enough so that we can view the realm in its entirety. When enchanted, the scrying glass will be able to let us view any area that has been influenced by the presence of the Diamonds of Azanadra. Okay, but what exactly do you need for this spell? Well, 6 scrying glasses should be sufficient. For each scrying glass, I will need 2 magic logs, a steel bar, and some molten glass. That makes a total of what I have in my inventory. In addition, for the actual spell to enchant the glasses, I will require 1 set of normal bones, some ash, some charcoal, and a single blood rune. I believe I have all these things. Do you understand me, adventurer? Quick question, what kind of bones do you need? Standard bones. Other types of bones are of no use to me in this spell. What is a standard bone? He could say, you know, like, human bones. He could say, I don't know, general animal bones. But, you know, standard bones. Like, no bones made of glass. No crystal skulls. Yes, I will go get those for you. It's a slightly odd collection of ingredients, but I shouldn't have too much trouble getting those for you. Alright, and now I believe we just use the items on him, because this is an old quest. Wow. At least it does take noted items. I wonder if that's an update they did, or if it was always like that. Because that seems very modern compared to how old things used to be. I have some of the stuff you were looking for with me. Oh, I didn't give all these. Thank you. Pass over the ingredients so that I may begin working on the spell. Oh, right. I'm going to have to use these items and not accidentally bury the bones, because that would be annoying, because then I'd have to turn off my bone crusher or leave and come back. And neither option is particularly ideal. Alright, there we go. Excellent. Those are all the ingredients I need to create the scrying glasses. I will find a suitable spot in the desert to the east of here and set them up. When you are ready to begin your search, please come and find me there. I will show you how to utilize the mirrors to find the diamonds. Alright. So yeah, this is where the lodestone goes. I wonder at what point we can unlock the lodestone. Like, can we activate it now, or is it quest completion that activates it? Yeah. I figured as much. Ah, so you got here at last. 5 seconds later. As you may have noticed, I have made the mirrors for the spell and cast the enchantments upon them. You must have been one-ticking to construct them that fast. By simply looking into each mirror, you will be able to see the area where the trace magics from the Diamonds of Azanadra are emanating from. Unfortunately, I cannot narrow the search closer with this kind of spell, but if you search the areas shown to you, you may be able to find some clues leading you to the evil warriors of Zamorak who stole the diamonds in the first place. So you can't be any more specific about where to look for these warriors and their diamonds? I'm afraid not, other than the direction that the mirror is facing will be approximately the direction you will need to head in. Make sure to come and speak to me when you have retrieved all 4 diamonds. Alright. Guide, please tell me what to do next, so that I don't have to waste too much time. Alright. Look into the mirrors and we'll see 6 locations. I guess we'll just look in all the mirrors, in case that's required for something. So, the northern mirror. It shows these guys here. Icy trolls with a nice icicle gate. That looks very easy to break, honestly. Ice is not like steel. Ah, good old Canifis. I believe there is one actually in Canifis, because obviously with 6 mirrors, there's going to be 2 that are useless. At least for finding the diamonds. Swell is definitely one of them. A lizard over here. Or crocodile, actually. The weird crocodile. Crocodiles are kind of like lizards, right? Sure, they're the same thing. You can all agree. Yeah, there's not one here. This is where we put the diamonds. I know that much. It's been a long time since I've done this quest. I really don't remember a lot of details about it. I doubt there's one here too, right? This is just where they were stolen from. I would imagine that these 2 would be the useless ones and the other 4 are the actual interesting locations. Hey, look, it's, somewhere. Somewhere over near there, near the watchtower. Yep. Alright, so. Yes, we have to obtain all these things. So, first off, at least with the guide, they have me go to Canifis first. And, you know, I have no particular interest in doing things out of order. So we will go to Canifis. Well, I can put my boots back on, but I'm more likely just going to dump them in a bank, honestly. I don't think the boss fights are going to be hard enough to need my boots, because unlike in Dominion Tower, I'm only fighting 1 boss at a time, and I'm not going to have a whole bunch of debuffs. So I'm not particularly worried here, as I would be in the actual Dominion Tower. Your glass as well. Alright, so who do we talk to? Oh, there should be a cutscene, apparently. That simplifies things, if we don't lag out. But my lord, Malik, what brings you here? You know very well that your tithe is due, Rorvar. I am here to collect it this time. Yes, of course, sir, but surely your graciousness is too important to perform such menial duties such as this himself. Is this not Gatterink's job, your most high beneficence? Indeed it is, Rovar, but I cannot find that incompetent fool. And assuming you are not the one who wishes to tell Lord Draken that his tithe has not been collected, I saw fit to take on the duty myself this time. Of course, my lord, I meant no disrespect. So, you have the tithe ready for me? Of course, my lord, I trust you will find it all there and in good order. Well, for your sake, you had better hope that indeed it is. The mood I am in for having to come to this wolfen cesspit means any shortfall is coming from you directly. Then again, perhaps this was not a total waste of my time after all. You there. E? Yes, you. Your bearing suggests you are not one of the usual peasants, and your stench suggests you are not one of these filthy wolfen folk. Come here, I would like to know what you are doing in these lands. Alrighty. A human, eh? Give me one good reason why I should not just take you to Lord Draken now. You had better make it a good one too, or you will not survive the night, I'll wager. What do I say? I guess we actually tell him about the diamond. I am here looking for a special diamond. I have reason to believe it is somewhere in this vicinity, and it is probably in the possession of a warrior of Zamorak. I'm fairly sure it will have some kind of magical aura or something too. I don't suppose you've seen it, or know where it might be? Oh my gosh, the lag. Interesting. Well, perhaps we can come to a little arrangement, human. I may have information that may assist you, but in turn, you will have to do something for me. What do you say? Do you think we could come to some form of agreement? Well, what kind of something? No offense, but you're not exactly the trustworthy type. You have a healthy sense of paranoia. I see. It is not a particularly unfair request on my part. All I ask is that you ensure that the current owner of the diamond is killed. For my part, I will let you know his whereabouts and how exactly to kill him. When he is dead, you may take the diamond from his corpse and do with it what you will. I have no interest in such baubles. So what say you? A life for a diamond. As a mark of good faith, I will give you some information free. Will he? Because, okay. The current owner of this diamond is named Desaus, or Desus, I don't know. I will agree to this arrangement. Well, I can't see any drawback. Okay, I accept your offer. Now tell me what you know. What I know? Ha, after you have been alive for as long as I, the things I know are enough to fill a library. I'm afraid you will need to be a little more specific. He knows what he needs to tell me. Okay, where can I find Desaus? He currently resides in a graveyard to the southeast of here. You will not be able to move the gravestone which he lies beneath, however. You will need to find some way to lure him out from his tomb. And how exactly would I go about doing that? Well, he is a vampire. So fresh blood would almost certainly entice him out. Good to know. Come on. However, even though he is frail and decrepit example of our species, he will be able to kill a weakling human such as yourself extremely easily. Having him in a bloodlust as he does so will not make your job any easier. How can I kill Desaus? As ancient and weak as Desaus is, he is still more than a match for the likes of you. That is, assuming you were to fight him fairly. My proposal would be for you to even the odds up a little bit. How would I go about doing that? Well, my plan would be as follows. First, take a silver bar to the man living in the sewers in Draenor. He was an assistant to Count Draenor in some of his more interesting experiments many years past. Tell him you need a sacrificial offering pot. He will know what you speak of. It is a unique type of container used in various ancient vampiric ceremonies. Then take that pot to Entrana and get it blessed by the head monk. This will lend the pot some holy power. Dang it, I'm gonna have to take all my items off. That sucks. If you then bring that silver pot back to me, I will provide you with some fresh blood to put into it. To that pot of blood, you will add some crushed garlic and some spice to disguise the smell. Use that pot of blood upon Desaus' tome, and he will be unable to resist rising and drinking from it. That combination of garlic, silver, and blessings from Saradomin will act upon him as a poison and allow you to kill him. This is just my suggestion, of course. You may ignore it if you wish. although I offer no guarantees of your ability to defeat him otherwise. Was there anything else you wanted? Actually, I don't need to know anything. I'll figure it out myself. As you wish, come and see me when you have managed to kill Desaus. I keep saying his name differently. Do I have to do this? No, apparently not. Apparently you cannot kill him without it. He made it sound like maybe you could. But anyway, okay, so the first thing was Draenor, right? I do believe that is the case, that we need to head to Draenor. I'm so annoyed that we have to go to Intrana. I hate Intrana. I really do. It is so inconvenient. Okay, the sewers, we can enter over here. Good stuff. Nice that this guy gets to do a little something, right? Ah, it's one of those doors you have to click twice to go through. I hate those. Just let me in, come on. Alright, Ronton. Oh, what? Why is there a Turoth in here? I have no idea why there's a Turoth in here. Now I'm really curious. I'm gonna look this up. Turoth. Oh, it's from Meg's Cases, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, location trainer suit. So yeah, he's from Meg's Cases, which I never did. I didn't know you could still do them. Anyway, hello. You should not be down here. Are you an assistant to Count Draenor? I used to have that honor. Why do you seek me? I have a silver bar with me. I was wondering if you could make it into a sacrificial offering pot for me. Yes, of course. There you are. Put it to good use. Alright, he made me a thing. I don't know why I needed him to make a standard pot out of silver instead of clay. But apparently I needed that. Anyway, though, back to what we're doing here. So we have the pot. Now we need to bless the pot. Most annoying part of this whole thing. I guess we can just walk out of here because we're going to have to bank anyway. Before we head on over to Sarum. Alright. Apparently that's a Turoth that can talk, which is interesting. Animal intelligence in RuneScape is very inconsistent. Alright, but anyway, let's go ahead and bank. Get rid of all my precious items. I'm going to have to remember to put everything back how it was. Otherwise, I'll die at some later point. That's just how it goes. Anyway, let's get on over here. Those old monks who think they're so special. They won't even let you wear body armor on their island. I understand the weapons thing, but come on, let me wear my armor at least. What's so bad about wearing armor? It could protect you from tripping. Anyway, travel, Monk of Intrana. Who do we need to talk to? The High Priest, of course. Yep, boats. Good stuff, boats. Let's skip this cutscene. Alright. High Priest should be in this building here. If I remember correctly. Don't come to Intrana very often, for obvious reasons. There we go. Many greetings. Welcome to our fair island. Hi, I was wondering, can you quickly bless this for me? A somewhat strange request, but I see no harm in it. There you go. May Saradomin walk with you. Alright, so now we have that. And now we can return to Canifis, get all my items back before I forget, and then we can go kill Desaus. They make a dessert pun with them for the recipe for disaster. So Desaus, I don't know. It has to start with Des though. It couldn't be pronounced any other way. Teleporting right there, Dunny. Bunny. It's interesting. Username? Alright, well anyway, let's go ahead. We put on our magic outfit, then we get rid of the boots, get rid of the helmet, get rid of the gloves. Toss all those in here. Grab my Slayer helmet. Grab my ice gloves. I was worried I didn't have them, but they were just in the quest box thing. Alright, now let's go talk to this guy now that we are once again set up to do the quest. I found Ronton in Draenor sewers. He made me this pot. Now where can I get some fresh blood to fill it with? Ow! Yes, ask and you shall receive, I guess. Okay, so he's done with that. So then we use garlic on it, and is the spice also for this? Oh. Crushed. Garlic powder. Do I need this? Yeah, okay. So now we have this, so now we need to go find this guy, which I guess is over here somewhere. Probably gonna be a grave somewhere in this general area. I need to do this. Now that I'm 99 in those skills, I've not gotten around to it, but, you know, I'd like to get to 120 construction at some point in my life. Same with prayer. This looks like a grave here. Do I just use this on the grave, or do I, like, drop it on the ground? Yeah, I should make sure I have my magic spell selected. I don't. You can thank Chronozon for that. No, this isn't the right place, I guess. Alright, use it on his tomb. So it's a fancier thing than this. Where is it? Okay, it's over here. I didn't think that was the spot, but, you know. Where is it, though? It's gotta be somewhere. Is it not over here? Is it back here somewhere? Oh yeah, it is up against the wall. It's that place. I've seen it. I saw it whenever I was heading over to Araxor's lair, for the one time that I actually tried to kill Araxor on my main account. I did not succeed. Wasn't particularly close, even. Despite being stronger than this account. Alright, is it over here? I don't know. There's definitely something going on with the shadows over here. Look at that sun. There it is. There's the graveyard. How do I get to it? I guess we have to go through the reed area. This tree here. Tree looks like an int. Alright, well, guess we're taking the long way around. This is fun. Everyone wants to just run around constantly, forever. I realized I never tried to open the chest, did I? I never used these lockpicks. I thought that part was in the bandit camp. Could be remembering wrong. I only glanced at everything for a second, so yeah. It is the way it is. It's hard to find a way to sit comfortably when you're playing for 2 hours. We're only 40 minutes in almost to this. I'm guessing it's going to take at least 2 hours, given that we're still on the first diamond. Who knows, maybe there'll be less dialogue in the later parts. Oh goody, we made the ghast visible. As opposed to mostly visible, as they normally are. Oh well, let's get on over here. I was not expecting this to be such a run. I actually ran out of run energy. For archaeology, one of the relics gives you unlimited run energy, and I don't know, that just seems kind of useless to me. I'm definitely going to have the one that lets you have unlimited teleports with no rune cost. That's going to be fun. Although we don't yet know for sure what all the relics are, or their costs. Hello, friend. I will kill you real quick. He's not very scary, I think. I mean, the lag kind of makes it scary, but overall, you can see that he is already mostly dead. His attacking noises are kind of annoying, though. There we go. Mr. Zamorakian guy is dead. Well, that's Dissos dead, but where's the diamond he was supposed to have? If Malik lied to me about it, he is going to pay. Oh, so it's not, like, hidden here? I have to actually go back to him? He's weak to air spells, actually, so that was lucky. Alright, so yeah, we just go back to Canifis, apparently. Alright, Canifis. Probably should go back to Canifis, not to Varrock. That would make sense. A lot of sense, even. Apparently the Ice Diamond is the hardest part of the quest. So that's gonna be fun. Alright, Mr. Malik, or whatever your name was. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere else. I don't know where. Ah, the wandering hero returns. I take it you have dispatched poor old Desaus for me? Quit playing games with me, Malik. I want that diamond, and I want it now. Do not take that tone of voice with me, meat. You should be thankful I have allowed you your life. Here, take your precious little bauble. I will take that silver pot from you as well. Humans are not meant to possess such artifacts. Now get out of my sight. Our deal is complete, and if I see you here again, I will not hesitate to take you to Lord Draken. You'll be extremely pleased to meet the murderer of poor Desaus, I suspect. You know, he might have taken the pot, but, like, wouldn't I just be able to go get another one made? I mean, I don't think the game would let me, but logically that would make sense. I guess you can get attacked by a wandering guy if you keep these diamonds in your inventory too long. And while that might be fun, it feels like a waste of time, so I'm just going to bank it. You don't have to worry if it's in the bank. Alright, so, the icy stuff. Travel to Trollheim, apparently, is the thing. We're going to have to kill some stuff. It's going to be fun times. It's going to be major issues. I'm going to bring Excalibur for this one, as well as the Elven Ritual Shard. I always forget this thing's name. Alright, Trollheim. That would be 2 laws, 2 fires. Is there anything else I need? Oh right, run energy. Let's go get the, you know what, we can do it on Anachronia, right? This guide is outdated. Because it suggests that you go to Uglog, but I can just go to Anachronia and use my spa. After all, I built the dang thing, I might as well help. I mean, I guess I built the one in Uglog too. I'm the only person in RuneScape who's ever built a spa, I guess, you know? Because the only 2 that exist were made by me. Interesting fact. Completely meaningless fact, but it is interesting. Alright, relax in the spa pool. What treatment? I would like all of them, please. But really, I'll just take this one. Alright, unlimited run energy for 35 minutes. Good stuff. Alright, so now I guess we'll head to Trollheim. I might not be well enough supplied to do this, to be perfectly honest. We will see. But if not, we'll just have to leave and come back. I don't really care. Alright, so we need to take the northwesternmost fork north of Trollheim. So it's that path right here. What is the best way to get down here? One of these has to be a shortcut, right? Ah, this one. I was looking at the wrong marker. That would do it. Now let me climb down here, and we will be ready. You know what? I'm missing an item. Whoops. We will go to War's Retreat. Looking at the farm thing does remind me, though, I just got a golden Chinchompa today. It's a little baby right now. I don't even know which one it is. But I got achievement progress that said I was halfway to breeding all Chinchompas. That's what made me realize that I had bred one. Alright, now we have the items. Now I gotta get 2 more dang runes. Just imagine if I had the other thing, then I wouldn't even need these runes. But archaeology is not out yet. Alright, the guide says cake, but earlier it says that you can use any number of things, including chocolate. So I will take the chocolate bar, and if it doesn't work, then I will be very mad at the guide. But yeah, I've been having a good time with the player-owned farm. My brutish dinosaurs aren't breeding very fast, though. I think I have 5 now, I'm gonna give a couple to my other account so that he can start having the doubled regeneration power as well. And then any more I breed after that will be for pure XP reasons. Because I would like to get 120 farming. That would be nice. Alright, heading on up here. Look at all these guys. They're just hanging around in this ice. You know, guys, if you just went like a few feet south, it'd be a lot warmer. More comfortable. Anyway, ice skate. Okay. That doesn't work. Hello there. Wow. Maybe some sweet food. How about a chocolate bar? It's frozen solid now. Hey there, little troll. Take this and dry those tears. So it doesn't rename him to Chocolate Bar. Hello there. Hello there. Yeah, we're just saying hello there over and over. Why so sad, little troll? It was the bad man. He hurt my mommy and daddy. He made them all freezy. Bad man? He said it was because they stole his diamond, but they never did. They found it and didn't know who it belonged to. You know, considering it's been, like, hundreds of years, it's convenient that this just happened today. My mommy always told me stealing is wrong. They would never steal from someone. Okay. Then he did some wavy hand thing, and my mommy and daddy got frozeified. A diamond, you say? Listen, I think I might be able to help your parents, but I need that diamond in return. I don't think they really wanted it anyway. They would have given it back to the bad man if he'd asked before freezifying them. I give you my promise, mister, that if you unfreeze my mommy and daddy, you can have the stupid diamond. Do we have a deal? Yes. Absolutely. Don't worry, kid. I'll get your parents back to you safe and sound. I'm taking this from a kid who doesn't know the word frozen, which, you know, in this day and age is just ridiculous. Alright, so what do we do then? Now we can enter the ice gate, apparently. Oh, I'm sorry. My mommy says that we ice trolls are so cold we can freeze the air around us when we are upset or angry. I'm afraid I must have frozen these gates too much when I was crying, but since you told me you were going to help rescue my mommy and daddy, you should be able to squeeze through the bars. How does that make any sense? You are much smaller than most trolls. It should be easy for you. Alright, so we have to kill trolls. Oh, okay. Apparently I have to kill trolls. I'm so nice. I'm just killing this kid's extended family. Yeah, because these trolls are so sad. Wow, I got a Necrite Stone Spirit from this. I'll take that. It's a decent little profit, thanks to my perk that gives me those. Kinda bad that's one of the main sources of Necrite Stone Spirits in the game. Alright, that should be good enough to get in the cave. Can we get in here before I lose any more stats? If you didn't notice, my stats were getting lowered. Alright, I guess we're still going to be losing stats over here. Alright, so what do we do? Fire spells, do more damage, blah blah blah. Once we have killed them, continue. Path is long and winding, but we don't have to worry about run energy. Okay, we just run into him at the end. Alright, yep. What? Okay. They just waited until now to tell me I have to use fire spells. At no point did they mention this in the required stuff. Seriously. What the heck? I'm really annoyed. Basically, if they highly recommend you use magic for this quest, but they don't mention that if you use magic, then you're required to use fire magic for this. Whatever. Bring all my fire runes. Get rid of this Necrite. Who cares? Alright, well, now we have to run all the way back thanks to this stupid guide. Genuinely, that is really annoying. It does not actually tell you it's required It only lists it as recommended until you get to the actual boss fight in the guide, and then it says, in a giant list of things, not even the first thing. They act like this is a really scary boss fight, but considering they recommended Protect from Melee for the Ice Trolls, I'm not sure that I believe anything they are saying. It is unfortunate my levels are going to be lower now because I'm having to run back through here. But there is something we can at least slightly do about that. Offset it slightly, you know? That's why I brought this thing after all. Alright, I guess we can just do it now. I don't really care that much. Let's get back to work. Hopefully this fight is not as hard as they make it out to be. I could technically... Okay, yeah, I get that. I could technically use, like, vampirism as well, if I really needed to, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. But who knows? Can we get through this cave entrance? Come on. Alright, so anyway, am I already on here? No, what? Oh, because my magic level's lowered. That's unfortunate. What levels does this need? 75? Uh-oh. I'm beginning to regret life decisions here. Anyway, we can go ahead and do this now. That's why we have this, to offset the damage and stuff. So he's got to be around here, right? Yes, there he is. Alright. Kill fast, please. Oh, right, this guy. Can we, like, use prayer, please? They suggest protect from melee, but he's not even in melee range. He's using magic. Honestly, this isn't very hard. I just have to be careful that I don't drop below the level needed for this. They're really interrupting me and not having me auto-retaliate. I guess protect from melee would be if you're fighting with melee. I have no idea. As I suspected, though, the guide is full of crap. And this fight was not even remotely hard, even with my disadvantages from having to run and come back. Okay, well, it interrupted my stuff, but he dropped me some items. Alright, where are the parents, though? I guess we just keep going. Turn off prayer. I guess this is where the path continues. And we must be looking for the parents somewhere. Somewhere in this icy wonderland. It's kind of disappointing how little this troll areas are used for. I feel like there could be a lot of cool stuff done around here. But, you know, whatever. So this is really ugly. But obviously, in the olden days, you wouldn't be able to see up there from here. Because we didn't have big zoomy out cameras in the past. Hey, look at that. Armored zombie. Alright, well I guess we're going up here now. Is this like a slippery thing or something? Looks like it's slippery. Oh. The guide listed spike boots as optional. Literally, it says, spiked boots and climbing boots not required if you have completed Edgar's Ruse. I get that it must mean they're separate. The spike boots are required and climbing boots aren't, but you know, it kind of sounds like they're the same thing. The order of the guide could be better. This is really annoying. Why do you need both spiked boots and climbing boots? Surely they're the same thing. I'm really getting annoyed at this. Okay, well, whatever. You can pray here, I guess. Thank you for that. Is there anything here that would, like, restore my stats? Or no? I don't think there is. But, right, spiked boots. I didn't have any in here of any kind, right? I just searched for that. Yeah. Are they something that I can get from the thing. Alright. Dunstan, an iron bar, and a pair of climbing boots. Do I have climbing boots? I do have climbing boots. Alright, so I need... That was an iron bar. Yep. Means I have to stop by a place where I can smith. This is really annoying. I thought it meant you needed either spiked boots or climbing boots because it said spiked boots and climbing boots. But that's the problem with commas. Commas can be ambiguous. This is a problem even in the US Constitution, I think, where there's an ambiguous comma. But now I have run afoul of the ambiguous comma and its evilness. Alright, well anyway, look at all this shiny stuff. Or Calcum. Alright, anyway, withdraw 1 iron bar. And while I'm here, I'm also going to grab 2 law runes. I have to teleport back. This is really annoying, how much time this is adding to this quest. Alright, right. Birth Ope. At least it does give me a chance to restore some of my stuff. Just so I can drop it down again, you know? Useful stuff. I guess I can Excalibur again, though. That's something. Or not. Come on, Excalibur for me. Alright, it's gonna be the guy up here somewhere, or where is he nowadays? I've not seen these guys, actually. But where does this guy live now? Is he this house? Gaius... Yeah, Dunstan lives here now. Hi! Can you put spikes on my climbing boots?
No, you do.
Alright. There we go, I've
Anything
ruined
else
my boots.
before I get on with my work?
Nope, shut up. Go away. I've had enough of this ice stamina. See, they said it was the hardest part, and it's not hard because of it actually being difficult. It's hard because if you mess anything up, you have to leave and come back. And it's really annoying. Oh well. Come on, second diamond. I had hoped that we would get the second diamond before we were an hour into this quest. But no such luck. That is the sad part, though, about finishing this quest, is we're moving into the territory where there will be a lot of long quests. You know, at some point we're gonna have to do While Gothic Sleeps, and that's going to be fun, because that is definitely a long quest. Longer than this one, if I remember correctly. That one is one that might end up being one of the old-style two-parters that I used to do back whenever quests were above an hour. Because, yeah, I don't think I can handle that. Anyway, something I forgot to mention, and I'm sad that I'm mentioning it an hour into this episode because, like, almost nobody's going to hear it. But, I'm actually thinking, very strongly considering about streaming after Archaeology comes out. So basically, I'll record probably in my first 30 minutes or more of the skill, but after that, I will upload that episode, release it, and then think about actually just streaming myself doing Archaeology for the next few days after that. Because I should have Tuesday and Wednesday off from work if nothing happens, which means I'll have plenty of time to do stuff. And unlike the past couple weeks, I will have better ability to actually use my recording computer, so that is the idea right now, is that I might stream it, because it's something different, you know. If anything interesting happens, I'll be able to have it on camera, regardless of whether anyone's watching. Doesn't really matter. I would be training Archaeology anyway, but I think it'd be fun. I don't know if anyone will actually watch. I've only done a few streams in the past, and one was No Man's Sky, which I don't think anyone viewed at all, really. At least no one ever talked to me. And then I did a Minecraft one, and I think like one person said something in the chat. These were only like hour-long streams or something, so not... Okay, yep. Go in here. Oh, alright, I have to put these on. I think you can't wear them until you're here anyway. But yeah, I've only done a few streams in the past. Oh no, I slipped. Guess I'd better just continue onwards, because there's no downside. So yeah, you can look forward to that. My Twitch account is just KaBob799, as it is for my main YouTube account. Oh no, I slipped down the hill. Yep. But yeah, I think I have a link to my Twitch account. If not on this YouTube account, I definitely have the link on my main YouTube account. I say it's main, I've not actually been uploading videos on it for a while. I've been wanting to change that, but I've been busy. Like, how did he get these guys up here in order to freeze them? Like, it seems a bit excessive. I would just freeze them where they were at instead of carrying them up this mountain. Oh, thank you. It was really cold in there, but please, you must free my wife as well. Our son is depending on us. I gotta say, these ice trolls seem a lot more civilized than normal trolls. You, am I glad to be out of that big ice cube? Are you okay too, darling? Yes, I thought we were done for. Why ever did that nasty Camille freeze us up here anyway? Up there. He must have been trying to protect his diamond. You mean that diamond I found the other day belonged to him? But why didn't he just ask for it back? It's not like I really want it or anything. And how did you know we had that diamond anyway, fleshy? Your son told me, that's why I rescued you. You know, I don't care about you, I only care about the diamond. It is very important that I have that diamond. Oh, my poor baby, he must have been so worried about us. Yes, but he certainly inherited his dad's smarts. If he told this fleshy that he had the diamond and not us, we might never have been rescued. Wait, what? That stupid little troll kid had the diamond all along? Don't you talk about my baby like that. Now, dear, all's well that ends well. We've been freed, and this fleshy has certainly earned himself that diamond. Let's get out of this terrible place and see our son. Oh, thank you. Is it going to take me back? Yes. Mommy, Daddy, you're free. That's right, son, and it's all thanks to this brave adventurer here. Now make sure you hand over that diamond he was looking for. It has been nothing but trouble for us. Let's just get back to our cave and have dinner. That's right, son. It's your favorite tonight, too. A big plate of raw mackerel. Raw mackerel, yummy. Would they really have to, like, define it as raw, if that's the standard for their species? It's like you don't say, like, oh yeah, I had a really good cooked hamburger today. No, it's just a hamburger. Here you go, mister. Thanks for getting my mom and dad back away from the bad man. Yeah, I said that wrong, but who cares? Don't worry about it, just as long as I don't have to go back into that blizzard. Wow, my levels are way down. Alright, so now we have the good old ice diamond, which just looks like the Slayer gem, kind of. But anyway, I need to get back. I'm on the spiked boots page. I should probably get back to the desert treasure page. Alright, it's the Smoke Diamond, which is Paul Nivnich. I hate that name. I really do hate the name Paul Nivnich. It's just not fun to say. What's the point of a name if it's not fun to say, you know? Alright. Get on over here. Bank this thing before we get attacked. And also get rid of my rewards. I mean, I could drink the Super Restore, but whatever. Who cares? We'll deal with it. We can handle ourselves. Not gonna let a little bit of minus 41 stats stop me here. Alright, we don't need the fire runes anymore. Do I have any more rune situations here? Like, do I have to use water runes? Okay, I'm typing on the game instead of the wiki. That is really not good. Alright, do we need water runes? Yep. So yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna grab earth runes too, because there's probably a good chance I'll need those as well. Alright. Right, that is fire runes, not water runes. I'm glad I realized that. I'm so used to grabbing fire runes because they're really the only runes that you need in general magic usage, unless you're being very picky about your effectiveness, because either you just use air because it's cheap and easy, or you'd use fire because so many things are weak to fire exclusively. You know, ice strike worms and stuff. Plants and ice things all weak to the same stuff. But anyway, Let's go ahead and get down to Polnavich. I'm not gonna say the N in there. Polnavich, no. Polnavich. So much easier to say. Alright, Smoke Diamond. So for the Smoke Diamond, we're literally just gonna go in the Smoke Dungeon, it sounds like. That works for me. I'm okay with that easy strategy. Smoke Dungeon is definitely one I remember. I remember helping someone do it because you have to run around real quick. I don't remember what I did to help them. I gave them something while they were in there. I traded them something or drop traded something. I think it was food maybe? I have no idea. All I do remember is that it happened for sure. At some point in the years past. This is probably a slower way to get here than was necessary, but whatever. It's nice not having to worry about desert heat though, isn't it? Alright, we still have our unlimited run energy for a while, so that's good. Got some light animica here. I've not been working on my stuff. Okay, yeah, I get that, but I'm wearing this. Okay. Our first time in here, because I think you have to do the quest to get it. I fought Dust Devils in the well, is it like Cursed Dust Devils or whatever? In the Sophonim Slayer dungeon. But I guess I've never fought regular ones. They don't even count as Dust Devils, I think, for Slayer. The Slayer kill counter, that is. I think they count for Slayer. But you can't double dip on Slayer kill counters, I guess. It's one or the other. But anyway, I forget what I was talking about, but yeah, we have to do this thing. So what we can do... Alright. If you have completed smoking kills, it is recommended to enter from the well that is inside Polnavich, and you will end up right next to a torch. I mean, you're gonna have to do all the torches either way, so surely where you enter from is not that big of a deal. There's a time limit for this or something? 5 minutes. Okay, and it's just the 4 corners. Simple enough. I'm just gonna do this thing. I don't really care. We have unlimited run energy, right? So it shouldn't be a concern on taking 5 minutes to run around this dungeon. But we'll see, I guess. I suppose it's true. Maybe it brings you in over there, and that way you don't have to worry so much about certain things. Is there really like only one connection between these two sides? I guess so. Yeah, I'm taking a less efficient route than is technically required, but it works. I do remember fighting in here a lot. I fought a lot of Dust Devils back in the day when they didn't look like goofy little characters, when they actually looked like monsters. I do miss the old Dust Devils. I do not think that the redesign makes much sense, because they just look nothing like they used to. They were kind of an interesting design. I mean, obviously basic. I would be completely okay with them improving the model of the old ones and the textures, but they did a complete redesign. I'm not sure I am a fan of it. I mean, I kind of like the new things as a separate thing. It's like I say about a lot of sequels and stuff. It's like, it's a good thing, but it's not the same thing. It's like the new Star Treks. They might be good movies on their own, but they're not good Star Trek movies. That is the truth. And it's sad. But that's the thing about brand power, I guess. Reusing the name makes sense. Even if you don't feel like sticking to a lot of what the original thing was. But anyway, continuing on, we got one more to light. It's been who knows how much time, who really cares? It's not been 5 minutes. That's all we really care about. My magic is slowly rising. I'm gonna have to use water magic, so I'll go ahead and select water wave, because I don't think we're going to get up to 85 in time. That would require magic, and you know, magic is the thing we're lacking. I take magic to magically increase my magic level. Anyway, so yeah, we have to light the one over here, and then run to this chest, and I guess we just open the chest. This is weird how the roof is doing that. I've never seen that before, actually, when I think about it. Alright. We have got the ability to get the key. I mean, where does the key come from? When I think about it. Okay, so the key is just in here then. Alright, so now we have the worm key. Okay, with the worm key, go to the east part of the dungeon, which we were just in. But coming back here was unavoidable, so, you know, no inefficiency there at least. So basically, this fight is why we have the ice gloves, and part of why having this fight unlocked in Dominion Tower is annoying, because then you have to wear ice gloves. Which either means keeping ice gloves in your inventory and switching to them, or just wearing them always and missing out on that slight armor and attack boost. Well, not attack, but strength boost, I guess. I don't know how it works, you know. But point is, you miss out on a little bit. Or if you have, like, Cinderbanes and stuff, you can't use those. Things like that. Alright, so that's what this room is for. This is where the fight takes place. And there he is. Hello, sir. I'm trying to attack you. Why is my weapon unequipped? I'm wearing the ice gloves. That was weird. It's like it glitched and didn't know I had the ice gloves for a second there. Oh well. In the end, we have won. This guy is really easy. I mean, none of them are that hard on their own. It's fighting them all at once that becomes a little bit annoying. Alright, there we go. We have gotten the Diamond of Smoke. I'm not going to care too much about holding on to this diamond. We're running out of time now. Okay, so the Fishing Guild is our next goal. We could go to the Manor Farm, I guess, in order to head there, just so we can check on my animals, see how they're doing. Hello, everyone. Still haven't fed my Zygomites. Thinking about getting rid of them all for now. There's still no good way to deal with them. Yeah, one of these Chinchompas in here is golden, but you can't see it because it was just born today. I don't know how long it takes him to reach adolescent. Long enough. Alright, so Fishing Guild, the fenced-in area near Baxtorian Falls, near Razalo. Good old Razalo. This is where we get the Ring of Visibility, which is important for mini-quests that we will likely be doing after we get done with the archaeology hype. Alright, Razalo, where are you? I know you're in this general area, but I don't... It's been a long time since he's been relevant to me. Greetings, friend. I am Razalo, the famous merchant. Would you care to see my wares? No, actually, I was looking for something specific. And what would that be? I'm looking for one of the diamonds of Azinadra. I have reasons to believe it may be somewhere around here. Ah, the Shadow Diamond. I know the object of which you speak. It is guarded by a fearsome warrior known as Damus. They say who lives in, the shadows, invisible to prying eyes. How can I find this Damus, then? Well now, perhaps we can help each other out here. I have in my possession a small trinket, a ring that allows its wearer to see the unseen. How much do you want for it? Ah, but it is not for sale, as such. I am offering to trade it for an item that was rightfully mine, but that was stolen by a bandit named Lahib. The item in question is a gilded cross that has some sentimental value to myself. I wish for you to recover this item from me, and I will happily let you have my Ring of Visibility. Where can I find this Lahib? Well, as a traveling merchant, I have roamed these lands for many years. To the far east of here, there is an area that is dry and barren like the desert. It is called Al-Kharid? Yes, Al-Kharid. Now, to the south of Al-Kharid, there is a passageway. It is called the Shantay Pass. Yes, I didn't realize you had traveled there yourself. I mean, I'm looking for desert diamonds, and he's surprised I've been to the desert. Anyway, when you have gone through the Shantay Pass, you will find yourself in a hostile desert. You will need to bring water with you to keep your life. Nope. Now to the southwest of this pass, you will find a small village, the Bevedin Camp. If you know where Lahib lives, why did you ask me? I don't. Sorry, please continue. Well, okay then. Anyway, south of this encampment, there is an area where few have ever been. It is a village of murderous bandits and treacherous thieves. This is where Lahib makes his home. He will have hidden his stolen treasure somewhere in that village, I am sure of it. When you find his loot, you will find my gilded cross. Return it to me, and I will reward you with my ring of visibility, so that you may find Damas. Does that seem fair to you? Yes. It's convenient that he happens to be near the thing and have the thing required to find it. Not a problem. I'll be back with your cross before you know it. Ah, we got attacked. Hello, stranger. Yeah, not a concern, really. Does he drop anything? No. Wonder what that was all about. Alright. So yeah, I think we might have been able to open this chest at the start of the quest, but I don't know. We're gonna have to run all the way back now. Really annoying. But whatever. At least we are getting somewhere now. The first 2 diamonds took a long time, but the third one was not bad. Not bad at all. But yes, let's go all the way back to where this quest first started and get a cross. I'm not sure what crosses stand for in the world of RuneScape, because they're certainly not associated with any of the gods in RuneScape on any of the planets that we know of. So it is very strange. I could use the carpet, but whatever. I'm already heading out this way. Oh no, there's dog noises. Oh, come on. I really dislike surge when your character turns and you do it in the wrong way. Like, I just want a diagonal surge. Is that too much to ask? I'm heading diagonal, but my character's like, sometimes I'm gonna go left or right. Up or down, sideways, backwards. Straight into a cactus. That's how we like it. It really doesn't take that long to run over here. The desert is so much smaller feeling when you can run constantly and don't have to worry about damage. Alright, so we're looking for Lahib. Where is he? The southernmost tent is a chest. Oh, so we don't even have to, like, fight him? We just need to find the chest? Is that this tent? I was looking for the chest before, though, and I didn't see it. Oh, southernmost would be this one. It's slightly more southern, guys. Aha! Please don't break all my lockpicks. I'm 99. This should not be very hard. Oh, great. Come on. Oh no, we're in trouble. Dang it. You know, this probably isn't helping. Yeah, 92. Whatever, okay, so we want to head... I don't actually know where to buy a bunch of lockpicks. This is really annoying. You can only get a few in Glumbridge. I was going to work on getting the unlimited lockpick, but I did not have enough time. That's what I was working on right before I recorded. I was just starting to work on getting the pilfer points for that. But whatever, we can go buy a few here. Oh, this is going to be so annoying because to get back is such a journey. Ugh. I have to figure out how to get to the other place with the lockpicks. Alright. Let's get to the lockpick page on the wiki. Where are my lockpicks? The guide says up to 100 lockpicks, which is just ridiculous. And I don't think at 99 that should be necessary. Alright, so yeah, we need to find Martin Thwite, which is in the Rogue's Den, which is where now? Okay, it's by the water in Taverley, apparently. And he will have 10 lockpicks, whereas this shop only has 2, which sucks, because it's the Thieving Guild. You would think it would have more than 2 lockpicks. But such as it is, that is what we have to work with. I will take these 2 lockpicks, and then head up to Taverley, and hope that this is the last trip, and that we can sell the rest of the lockpicks for massive profits. I don't know if they actually sell for that price. All I know is I'm not spending upwards of 100k potentially for lockpicks. That would be ridiculous. Alright, so which building contains this thing? Is it this building? Where do we go? No, it is not this building. Someone somewhere has this thing. There's a trapdoor inside the bar, apparently. I just read that. There we go. I miss this thing being in Berthope. It felt much better there. The place is a lot fancier looking, I realized. Alright, Martin, you're still in the place I thought you were. Alright. Can you world hop for lockpicks? I'm kind of scared to world hop because of the login issues that we've been having. But I'll try world hopping to a semi-empty world. And if this breaks everything, then, well, I guess it's end of the quest. Come on, we can do it. Yeah, we did it. Alright, I could take a survey, guys. Important that you know that. No, world hopping doesn't work. I didn't think it would. Okay, well, anyway. Now let's head all the way back there. Is there... I know there's faster ways to get there, but is there any reasonable faster way for me to get there? I can't think of any. I'll just take the stupid carpet, I guess. Save a few seconds at least. I wish you could have a flying carpet here. That would be a great, like, quest reward or something, to have a flying carpet right in front of the palace. So you don't have to run all the way down here to use it. Obviously, it was previously inside the desert because they wanted you to pay the Shantae Pass fee in order to get into the desert, but they don't care so much about that anymore. You know, considering I can just go through. Alright, travel. I would like to go to the Bebedin camp, please. Save me a few seconds. Been a while since I've used these. I preferred actually watching it, to be honest. Oh well, we spent our money, however much money that cost. Okay, so you think that with my level being what it is, backed up to 99, that 12 lockpicks would be enough for a quest that is, you know, a mid-level quest. This is not a high-level quest. This is the definition of a mid-level quest. This is the wrong building. So you wouldn't think that at 99 thieving that this would be a big problem, but maybe it is. Hey. Of course. Oh well, that is quite a fancy cross. And not at all what I thought when they said gilded. I expected gold. Alright, well anyway, so now we go back to Ardoyne. Good old Ardoyne. What other... There's another city... Oh, Berthope is actually Berthorpe. But I never say the second R because... I don't know. As someone who doesn't live in good old England, I'm not too familiar with the whole Thorpe naming convention. And I've just always liked the name Berthope. And that's proving to be a harder habit to change than Ardoyne was. So, you know. I know a lot of people say it differently than even that, though. I'm trying to think of how they mess it up. I don't know. They do, though. Maybe it's just a spelling mistake that people make it rather than a pronunciation mistake. Anyway, so, Rizalo, what are you doing over here? Razalo? Here you go. Excellent, excellent. Here, take this ring. While you wear it, you will be able to see the things that live in shadows. This is a very important ring. And you will be able to find the entrance to Damas's lair. Alright, let us wear this ring of visibility. Is his lair just going to be like right here? Yeah, figured as much. Very convenient. Also weird how there's just grass there. Hello, big skeletons. Alright, do we just have to like run through this thing? This reminds me of Monkey Madness. Alright, well, I mean, I would assume it'd be on the opposite end, in all likelihood, right? I need to get back from the Rogue's Den section of the wiki back to the actual quest guide. That would be nice. Alright, get me down to the final diamond. Figure out where we are. Alright, the Shadow Dungeon. Oh, so there's a correct path. Does the correct path matter? Because they list a correct path, but I've just kind of been doing a thing. Alright, where am I? Skeletons. There's no skeletons here. It shows skeletons as being right here. But whatever. Yeah, I don't know if I actually had to follow the correct path. But I didn't. I think the correct path is just like the smart path. Shadowhound. Shadowhound? Why did I say it like that? Not heard of Shadowhounds. Those should definitely be a thing that counts as like a shadow creature task, right? Did I just head back the way I came? Where am I? Where am I going? I guess I found him. While I was looking at the wiki, I just got attacked. He even talked to me and I wasn't even looking. Okay. What? I guess he's not designed for you to be able to deal this much damage this fast. So it's activating his stuff way too often? I don't know. Okay, so now we are ready to go talk to Eblis. I'm glad that worked out. Can we just get out of here, please? Just get me away from all these creatures. Alright, so we need all 4 things. Get all these lockpicks out of my inventory. We will need those later. Alright, so where have they all gone? I mean, there's the blood diamond. Might help if I put the letters in the right order. Okay, there's the ice diamond. Where's my other diamond? Did I miss a diamond? What's going on here? Am I losing my mind here? I have the shadow... I don't have the shadow diamond. I just left. Where's my shadow diamond? You have to pick it up from the fight. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I didn't see it on the floor. I even looked. I looked around and I did not see it on the floor. Whatever. I cannot believe it. You know, some days I have everything just go right. Then there's days like today. And everything just goes wrong. I'm not even rushing. I'm just making dumb mistakes. I thought that the smoke diamond was the shadow diamond. I mean, really, who has 2 elements that are black? Just ridiculous. We need a special color coding. Like, we need a green element, like poison as an element. That would be much more memorable than smoke. Or miasma. That would be an interesting element, wouldn't it? Let's go back in time and change RuneScape. That seems like the only answer, really. Dang it, now I gotta run through that giant stupid thing and probably have to fight him again, even. My prayer is drained. Get some prayer back. Who knows, maybe it'll just be on the ground. Maybe it'll be like, hey, you lost this. Anyway, so this time I can look at the correct path. Honestly, I think I subconsciously took the correct path on accident. So that's funny. Oh well. Alright. All this talking is making me cough, so I have to go silent. If you wondered. Probably used to that if you've watched enough of my videos. I do tend to get a good cough here and there. Okay, so we just run south and then head east again, and hopefully things won't be too ridiculous. Can't believe it was on the ground. It's mostly because the other diamonds I tossed right away, so then I had the smoke diamond, and I just did not even realize. Oh well. Alright, this is not the right way. Let's go the right way. So I'm guessing he's going to appear and attack us again, because he's immortal and can come back to life. Oh, right when we run out of energy, too. Interesting. So where does he appear from? Or does he not appear? What happens if you lose it, then? Because I lost it. What happens if you lose the Shadow Diamond? Where is it? There it is. It's way over there. It does not look like a diamond. It looks like a bone on the ground. Oh my gosh. Cannot believe. I didn't look at the mini-map and see the red dot. I should have looked at the mini-map. I thought it would be where I killed him. Or that he would fight me again. Alright. Well, anyway. That was really annoying. But now, we can do this thing. I wonder if it dropped over here in the first place, or if it actually dropped where... That's an interesting question. I'll have to look at the video to see which is the case, because if it did drop over there, then I wouldn't feel so annoyed. Because I would not have guessed that it would drop the item way off somewhere else. But it probably didn't. Alright, so we have all 4 diamonds. We are almost done, right? No, there's more. There's more to the quest. The diamonds, while it is the treasure we've been searching for, is not the treasure we're searching for. Hey, look at that. We got a scout. And a camel. But mostly the scout, right? Come on. Yeah, 2 diagonal surges in a row. I'm on fire. See these skills? Can't do diagonal surges like that. It's too fancy. Alright, so what we're going to do now is head down to the mirrors, I guess. That's where he's going to be, right? And then we'll give him that, and then that pyramid that we have seen will be available for exploration and archaeological digs. It really does feel like this quest should be updated to give a little bit of archaeology XP. You know, even if it's just like 10k. Just a small amount. And they could require a certain level for you to get the rewards so that it wouldn't let people skip levels. So I have all 4 of these Diamonds of Azanadra. Now what? Azanadra was our greatest ever hero. He was unkillable, and the cowardly traitors who stole our lands did not know what to do with him, for his hatred for them was as strong as his magics. In the end, they cast a spell upon him to trap him in the stone structure to the south of here. They stole his very life force, the essence of his power, and trapped it within 4 crystals, the very same 4 diamonds which you have now recovered from the brigands who stole from us. The 4 pillars surrounding the structure are keeping the containment spell intact. By placing a diamond into each, you will breach the magical defenses and begin to restore Azanadra's power. I'm going to say that there is a flaw in the reasoning here, which is that if they had sealed his power into these, and these were the secret for unlocking his power, then at no point would these diamonds have been in possession of these guys. Because if they owned them, they would have immediately used them. So I think that he is kind of making up the whole stolen diamonds thing, and they never owned the diamonds, it's the power that was stolen. He is lying to us. But anyway, by placing a diamond into each, you will breach the magical defenses and begin to restore Azanadra's power, and be able to enter the structure. Go, place the diamonds, and free my lord Azanadra. The path will be hard, for his prison is full of traps and danger to prevent his rescue, but he will reward you beyond your wildest dreams when freed. Quickly, after all these centuries, Lord Azanadra is nearly free. You must spare no time. Place the diamonds upon the pillars and enter the pyramid so that you may free him. Yes, quickly is a keyword because it has been over an hour and a half, and I am ready to be done talking. I say this as if I'm not currently planning on streaming for longer than an hour and a half, multiple days. Where do we put this? On this thing here? Does it matter which one goes where? I think it does, right? But maybe it doesn't. Maybe it'll tell you if you try to do it. Yeah, it just tells you. Hooray, we got red. Let's try to put blue on the next one, if we can make it there without lagging. Okay, that was a little strange. Nope, not correct. So that's where the exiled Calphites live. I don't know anything about the exiled Calphite Queen, how she compares to the normal one. Never fought her. Maybe I should. Now that I'm a little better set up for fighting the normal Calphite Queen. But obviously I want to get Soul Split before I get too invested in any new bosses. Because having Desert Treasure means we will be able to start to progress on things like that. Important things we've been missing out on all these years. It's nice. End of an era for sure. But I do want to get more done in Dominion Tower before we add new hard bosses. Some bosses are fine. Some are hard, though. There's a few hard bosses that I don't have unlocked. I mean, not hard, easy bosses that I don't have unlocked. Such as Arav, he's easy enough. Okay, so what we can do is just go, I guess. They don't mention anything, so I'll just go. If they don't mention anything, then who cares? Traps are on level 2, apparently. I don't know if these are going to be traps that send you back to the start or just deal damage or what. Also, that teleportation there was worrying. I'm glad we're done with the boss fights. Okay, so now this floor actually has traps in some places, but it doesn't say what the traps do. But it does show how we're supposed to do this, which is we head this way, then we head south, and we just follow the edge, basically. If we hit a trap, we hit a trap. I don't really care. I mean, I'm guessing there would be a trap right here, maybe? But I don't see one. Yeah, there was a trap right there. Oh no, scarabs, run away. I think the poison here was really dangerous back in the day. Now I'm not concerned, but I think it was extremely dangerous. Also, I think there's some traps in here that spawn mummies, and they would be a good place to get the mummy champion scroll, but I believe that's one of the few I've already gotten, right? I definitely remember fighting a lot of mummies. I'm losing my voice here. Definitely talking too much. Hello, mummies. Alright, this one has a bit of a complicated path. Let me read about it. It's a fairly large area, presenting, whatever. More of a challenge to players traversing it. There's a vast amount of traps and mummies. Alright, so from here, they want us to go this way. That looks like a trap there. That looks very suspicious. I'm not gonna touch that. So then the traps are just gonna be the oddly smooth parts of sand. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and head on up here. I've kind of lost where I am at this thing, but you know, whatever. I think we hug the inner wall here. What we do, and then we go to the outer wall, and then we fall along the bottom. Not that there's much of a choice in this path, but it is what we do. See, that wasn't a trap and it looked like it. So I think it's just bad tiling then. Hard to say with these old graphics. But I can just skip over anything that may have been there. That's one way to do it. Alright, down the ladder again. Yeah, this is going much easier than I remember it being back in the day. Alright, so here we are. Now this level looks much fancier than the previous levels, and that's where we need to get to. So for this path then, we are here. We need to go over here. And then we go up here. Probably some traps nearby. Well, skip over any potential traps that may have been there. That feels like a place where you could avoid a trap, therefore there may have been a trap. Alright, so we go up here. We're basically just following along the top edge now. And no real choices there. This is going really easily. No concern. I'm so ready for this quest to be done. But yeah, anyway, like I said though, I don't want to talk about this too much afterwards, but you can expect tomorrow to be the Max Guild day. I will do my best to attempt that at least. I knew they could not trap me here for long. Well done, soldier. Tell me, how goes the battle? Battle? You do not know of the battle? More time must have passed than I had thought. Tell me, what news of great Padua? Do the shining spires of Lasar still stand? And what of glorious Anakari? The fortress is still intact? Sorry, never heard of them. No! My lord, what has become of you? I cannot hear your voice in my mind anymore. My thanks to you, brave warrior, for your help in freeing me from this accursed tome. But it seems I have much to do to make amends. If the shining cities no longer stand, then it means that we must have failed, my lord. How long have I been trapped here? Master, have you truly been dispatched from this world? And then a trap triggers. Yes, hello, Scarabs. Yep, great, we got Scarabs interrupting my conversation. I think we might have missed some dialogue, but I don't know. Warrior, for your efforts in freeing me, I offer you the gift of knowledge. I bestow upon you the ancient magics taught me by my lord before his disappearance. Is it meant to be worded that way? This quest is way too old to have a typo, right? But shouldn't it be taught to me? Oh well, taught me by my lord before his disappearance. May you use them well in battle for our people. They will replace the knowledge you previously had, but you may switch between them by praying at the altar in this room at any time, or any other altar that possesses that functionality. I trust that we shall meet again, adventurer. I offer you the blessings of myself and of my master in all of your endeavors. Now I must leave you, for there must be some trace of my master's power left somewhere. Feel free to use the portal I shall create to return here easily in the future. And there we have it. It finally happened. And how long was it? It was only an hour and 40 minutes. Gotta say, that went quicker than I thought, even with all those errors. So that's good. Got a little bit of magic XP, doesn't matter. It'd be nice if it gave runecrafting XP. But yeah, we got ancient magics now. We got the bandit camp home teleport. We got the ability to have an ancient staff. We got access to the Zerosian gravestone. Don't really care about that. I should go and let Iblis know what has happened here. Yes, we got 2 treasure hunter keys. I guess I'll use them. No. We can get a thing. Maybe we'll get that artisan thing. I got 25 hours to get that artisan thing. Should be easy. Put this into runecrafting. Alright, so we can pray at the altar if we want to switch back. We can do this in Prif Dennis as well, so we don't have to come back here. There's also a shortcut, I think. I don't know where it is in the room. It might be a one-way shortcut to get in. Genuinely don't know. Anyway, we can now use this home teleport. I think we will get an achievement for doing this. A 0-point achievement, if I remember correctly, but an achievement nonetheless. We're finally having this lodestone after all these years. It's so nice. Not that I have any uses to be out here anymore, but, you know, oh, we didn't get an achievement. Oh, well. So, have you spoken to my lord Azanadra yet? Yes, I have. And what words did he have for his followers? He didn't really mention you at all, but he did teach me some cool new magic spells. It is understandable, perhaps. His poor mind must be addled after all of those years of confinement. He would not willingly ignore his followers. Anyway, if he has taught you our ancient magics, you may be interested in purchasing an ancient heirloom that was passed down to me. My ancestor fought in the ancient battles using the magic of our god. This heirloom will improve the effects of your spellcasting. Normally, I could not bear to part with such a priceless relic, but for your help in freeing my lord Azanadra, I will be prepared to sell it to you for a mere 80k. Are you interested? Sure, I need that thing. Take care of it. It is the only heirloom from those times I possess. You don't possess it anymore. Although rumor has it, many of our ancient warriors were buried with identical weapons so that they could continue to fight for my lord in their deaths. Alright, so that is it. Desert Treasure 100% complete. Got all the rewards. I will see you guys tomorrow with the Max Guild. Bye!